Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new TV show spoiler review here on Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Dinneberg. Today, I'm doing my review of Star Wars Tales of the Underworld. We tell two stories over 3 episodes each, with episodes at runtimes on 11 minutes to 15 minutes. The first 3 episodes is backstory on Asajj Ventress, her story, how she survived after the events of Revenge of the Sith, as it takes place in between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, as she finds a new Jedi person that she is trying to protect and send on the Jedi path. In the other 3 episodes, it is a origin story from one of the most famous bounty hunters in Star Wars, Cad Bane. As he goes from a street rat just trying to pick up scraps to becoming one of the most famous bounty hunters in the world of Star Wars. So welcome back, everyone, to a brand new TV show review here, Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Dinneberg. If you're new to the channel, guys, please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I do movie, TV show reviews, added theater reactions, box office breakdown shows, movie franchise rankings. If you like one of those things, this is your channel. So please subscribe, ring the bell, comment down below. What are your thoughts on Tales of the Underworld? How does it compare to Tales of the Empire and Tales of the Jedi? Should Star Wars keep making these type of things, or should they stop with Tales of the Underworld? Let me know in the comments section down below. And also, guys, please hit that thumbs up button. Help support the channel. So I know I'm releasing this on May the 5th, but happy May the 4th to everyone, as they released all 6 episodes of Tales of the Underworld on Disney Plus. And I'll say this, going into the show, I was not that excited. I loved Tales of the Jedi from a couple years ago, really did not like Tales of the Empire. So I felt, again, very mixed about the idea of keep doing these tales. And the trailer didn't really wow me for Tales of the Underworld, even though, again, I am a massive fan of the Filoniverse, which is Clone Wars, Rebels, Bad Batch of the animation part of Star Wars. It's really what I grew up on with Star Wars. So I was excited to see more Ventress and Bane, which is excited to see what they did with them. So let's go step by step. So the first 3 episodes are Asajj Ventress. And I will say this right away, I'm not going to give away spoilers for these episodes. This is just my non-spoiler thoughts. I thought the Asajj Ventress episodes were a giant mixed bag. The beginning of episode 1 of this show had a really good start explaining, based off of the books, how Ventress comes back into the fold post episode 3, post Revenge of the Sith. And they give a really cool way of Ventress's motivation for what she's doing. I just didn't find the end result of her arc anything satisfying. It just was really, completely honest, unsatisfying ending to her arc, where it feels like, honestly, outside of her coming back to life, nothing really happens in her episodes. As I said, she gets paired up with a young Jedi who she's trying to protect. And I found, in my opinion, this young Jedi to be honestly quite annoying. Just the way the character was written, he just couldn't stop asking a lot of questions. Star Wars has a really hard time for some reason. And again, I'm someone who is Star Wars my favorite IP. I am addicted to Star Wars, all things Star Wars. They have a really hard time writing children in Star Wars. They did a really good job with Ezra in Rebels, making him one of the most iconic characters in Star Wars, and Ahsoka as well in the Clone Wars show. But outside of that, they just have a really hard time with writing children on Star Wars. And I do feel like this is a child Jedi who I just found honestly more annoying than endearing. He really couldn't stop asking questions to Asajj the entire time. It was just really, really annoying. And then I really liked the setup as well of episode 3 of this show, which was the ending of Ventress's arc in this show. And she meets a former separatist who has now just become like a farmer, and she is trying to negotiate with him. And you can really see the after effects, the separatist point of perspective on the aftermath of the rise of the empire. And we always just look at the rebels and the republic side of the end of the war. We never really get a look at what the separatists are like post Revenge of the Sith, because there's not that many left. And seeing a separatist go up and talk with Ventress, who was obviously Dooku's #1 assassin throughout the Clone Wars, was some fascinating dialogue. But I said the ending of that episode felt very unsatisfied. They are clearly leaving the door open for more stories to be told with Ventress. So if that's the case, I would like to know what the hell they're trying to do now with Ventress moving forward. She's again one of the best characters to come out of Filoni's Clone Wars. Very cool character. It was very nice to see her pop up as well in Bad Batch, but I don't really see a long-term direction with this character. So the episodes I thought were okay at best. I thought they were the first episode I thought was really good, and then I thought episodes 2 and 3 were very middling. So kind of like a mediocre first 3 episodes. Now, the next 3 episodes I thought were great. The Cad Bane origin story I thought was honestly fantastic in episodes 4 through 6 of Tales of the Underworld. We learn how Cad Bane gets his hack, gets his voice, becomes who he is, and it's a very much Western story where there's a sheriff in a town, and there's a lot of old Western standoffs in these episodes. Cad Bane has always been a character I liked, and I thought Cad Bane got done really dirty in Book of Boba Fett. And for people who didn't watch Clone Wars, people who just crapped on that character, someone who, again, adores Clone Wars, he was even in Bad Batch. He's one of the coolest characters of the last 20 years of Star Wars. And seeing him be done like that in Book of Boba Fett, I thought was a mistake. He is done really supremely done here. I was never someone who ever was like, what is the origin story behind Cad Bane? That's why I was nervous about this show, because I always love the mysterious nature of bounty hunters, not always knowing where they come from. This really elevates the character of Cad Bane, who he was trying to become, who he was idolizing, the way bounty hunters work with their old friends, old nemesises. I thought it was really well done. The Western style of the episodes, I thought gave the show a uniqueness to it. So I really, really enjoyed the Cad Bane element. He has an old friend, Nero, who he was a friend with as a kid. Then that person becomes the sheriff of the town that he gets arrested in. There's a lot of good back and forth. You've seen those stories done before, but just never in the world of Star Wars. So I thought that was also done very well. So the Cad Bane backstory had a lot more intensity, gravitas, energy to it than I thought the middling, mediocre Asajj Ventress episodes. Both characters I love. Didn't think I would ever want a Cad Bane origin story, and I am very, very happy this show delivered it to me. So overall, guys, I'm going to give Star Wars Tales of the Underworld a 3.5 out of 5, a 70%. What are your thoughts on Tales of the Underworld? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.